Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. Back at it again. Time to play a little Lazarus League. We'll do I'm gonna do this direction for the reverse, and then we'll just get to here, and then we'll go like foul, and we'll rotate back like normal. That's the plan. Shall we? Gotta start the rebuild after just like the worst run of my life. It's actually not that bad. It's about what I would expect. I'll be interested to see if anyone has any cool things to say about Little Fade that I don't get. But that champion seems not pickable. I'm just gonna say it. What do you know? We get a little palate cleanser. Under Legion Lazarus, Savagery Seraph, not as fun. Nice Pyre, great clan combo. Loam Code in the starter. Just a beaut. Shall we? Definitely Guild Marker. Life Insurer is cool, but I don't think it's that good. And I tried Learning Limb. Thankfully, it's not on offer here. I think that path is also not that good. It just feels like a worse version of the other two paths. I'm pretty sure... Well, part of playing this game is making sure that I'm not so focused on guaranteeing like a super high win streak, because I need to take the time to see if there are things that I don't get, right? Things like that Little Fade path maybe has some sort of secret technique you can employ. You know, you gotta try it out. I can't just tunnel vision on things being good or bad, even though I will probably never pick some of these things again. It is still good to try. It's important as well, I believe. So, all of that being said, I will probably try Living Armory a few more times, or not Living Armory, Learning Limb a few more times. Mostly I tried it because it was buffed, right? It seems really bad. I don't think I will pick it again unless I am forced to. I don't really know what would happen to force me to pick it again, but if I'm forced to pick it again, then we can. It's a lot of, there's a lot of paths in this game that I think are just really bad that I would never normally play, but I do, again, feel like I need to try them. Can I avoid this 2 damage? I can't. I've been playing the curses out, so I will play this as my penance. I have been wrong. And thankfully, this boss does not slay when he kills the mushroom stack. Well, he'll slay when he kills the whole mushroom stack. He doesn't slay when he kills the singular mushrooms in the stack, though. So we're not gonna just get, like, smoked here. We're pretty strong. I've seen this question before as well, so I'll mention it just while I'm thinking about it. Sometimes in this fight I don't play the Chime of Despairs, and that is because it doesn't matter because I won't see them again anyway, usually. Especially if you take a draw down trial like this one, you're not cycling the deck more than once anyway. So it really doesn't matter. Oh, also I played the Vengeful Shards. I just didn't think I did because I didn't think about it. Okay, Potion Kit. The general theory here is you're going to see an equipment and you're going to click it, and then you're going to put it on Baron Grail. And we're going to... The problem here is that since we're Living Armory, there's nothing ever at the Under Legion banner, so we need to go double Lazarus, which is fine. It works out nicely. But you never go Under Legion banner in this run, because we're just going to play this guy. He's nerfed! Oh no, he's so bad now! No, they got him! No, Test Subject Alpha, no! I think actually I don't hate the idea of intrinsic spell chain, well, probably just intrinsic, but a way to give Test Subject Alpha a little frontliner here should be pretty good. Something to help him along. And we have the guild marker. I was gonna say maybe we play a higher or a lower floor. Probably we play a lower floor because I'm about to get smoked by the boss, actually. But if that's the case, what I should do is I should play like Test Subject Alpha up here to clean up the trial. Oh, but he's nerfed, so I can't play Hulking Mass as well. Oh, I just put one code on him. Yeah. Right. No problem. Actually not an issue. And then we just go like you, and then we stack up our mushrooms. We put one code on this guy and it's fine. And we put every other equipment on Baron Grail to scale damage so that we don't just die to this thing, which might actually hurt me. We'll see. I think I should be okay. A little bit unfortunate with the double loam coat draw here. What can you do though? I think you gotta put the loam coat on him just to be safe. Nice to play Fire's Greed. It's been a while. Very nice to be able to just let that happen. I take the damage and it's fine. Yeah, we're fine. It'd be nice to stack the fun guy up a little higher, but we don't need to. Our spot's actually quite good. Well, actually, it's not quite good. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's incredible. Loam Coat, the Mushroom Stack, Scissor Hands, Potion Kit gives me probably Rage. I think we're good. I think we should be fine with the 7 regen, 30 HP. It's a little scary though, because of how it looks. Mostly the problem with this spot is I'm not good enough at doing the math to know how strong we are here. And I'm not going to do the math, because I don't think there's any real reason to. It's just kind of a waste of time. 3 loam coats, by the way. You may not like it, but this is the optimal distribution of your equipments. Oh. Wow. Yeah, it's not very close, is it? No, it's not. It's hard to estimate, though, because I don't like doing the math in my head, so I just kind of let it ride. Whatever happens, happens. If you see an equipment, you click it in this run. You don't see an equipment, you click... probably glow up is fine. Typically, propagating is good here. Now we need to go steel shop, otherwise we would go arms shop to go look for weapons cache or... What's the reanimation equipment called? Does anyone remember? I can't remember it. Test subject alpha meat hook, what the hell? We'll play meat hook. Good for Seraph. Can't really fit him right now, but he'll come around. Endless, 20 HP, 14 attack. All of this is fairly meaningless. I think 20 HP is okay for Test Subject Alpha in case we fight Kel, but we have the ability to just play Loam Coat instead for boss fights that are scary. So when you think about it like that, it feels like it's kind of a waste. I'll go like 20 HP. I don't know, Shield Steward. We're rich, so we may as well spend our money. Good Smidge Stone Test Subject Alpha seems actually kind of... No, except you can't play 2 Test Subject Alphas because he got nerfed. So really you just have to play for multi-strike here. Dualism quick? Oh well. We'll keep searching. What's in the alcove? Endless? The followers, they're not the worst. You could play them, and they get triple value. They're like, oh, this is stupid. Do I need this for defensive purposes in the end game? I don't think so. I think the mushroom stack should survive and just do all the work for me for frontlining. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. I mean, we're probably fine. I'm a little worried, mostly because of no multi-strike. What if we go completely dry? But what if it just doesn't happen to me? Just think about that. Because I think it just doesn't happen to me. It'd be nice if my champion had a little more HP, though. I'll say that. I'm playing the Calcified Ember, man. You can't stop me. The mushroom stack getting loam coated is also kind of mission critical. Look at that, Daze. What a life. I think you have to get this loam coat because this thing has to frontline, and to frontline it has to live. We're definitely slow to start, though. Test Subject Alpha, no multi-strike, and my equipment pool is... It's not bad, it's just a little infrequent at the outset. So maybe I'm a little worried. It'd be shocking though, wouldn't it? If I were to lose this one? Oh, because he's taking his damage here as the resolve, so he doesn't die. Weird. And unfortunate roll, so Pyre Hunter gets to hit my Pyre one time. Many things to dislike here. Test Subject Alpha on his own, he's not super good, I'm afraid. He doesn't quite solo in the way you would want him to. He needs a little more assistance. I'll get him there, I'm sure. I feel like I've taken infinite damage from these Vengeful Shards. I guess that's the life. That's just how it goes. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you do if you miss multi-strike. You could maybe play Replicator Ray. That's one thought. Maybe a Replicator Ray here would be good. Give me Replicator Raymond. That. It might be the way. And GG. Not bad. Because yeah, Replicator Ray is just 3 cost. Duplicate a card basically in this run. Or duplicate a unit, as it is. But we are a little worse off because we missed one Steel Shock. So it's going to be a little bit before we get access to the multi-strike. Thankfully, Double-Edged Bear is here to save me. No room for Pincushion, no quick for Plague Doctor. I think that we skip. We take energy, of course. And then we will assess at the next one if we want energy or space. It can be either one, it'll depend. Okay, we high roll. There's a Steel Shop here. I think it's possible for there to be no Steel Shop until this spot. This could be Magic Arms, but it's not. A little concerning. I think there's going to be only one more Steel Shop remaining. Okay. What does all this mean? Magic Shop for what? Holdover Glow Up is basically the only thing. I like going right here, pick up some Pyre HP, and pick up a Trinket. Potentially good. Turn start spawn 1 for every 20 cards is good. You're gonna be, of course, Living Armory all the way. Let's go check the alcove before we buy anything. Oh, we're rich. Great news. Could go Infinite Conduit, but I have no magic power, so... Or I have no magic damage. And of course, double econ, we're gonna buy out basically every shop in this run. We're so rich. I go Mycelium, and we can reroll. Nefarious Overflow does nothing. Oh. Yeah. Great. Very good. I will play Ancient Pyre Tap. Ancient Pyre Tap. You can take the deployment number one as well, but Pyre Tap is just infinite. So we should be pretty happy with this. I think we need to skip this trial. We make plenty of money anyway, and things are discounted. It takes a while for us to get to 140, which is the damage you need to do here. We can play these guys bottom, these guys middle. Here comes the mushrooms. I'm a fool. I cannot play these guys bottom. Oh man, I keep doing this shit. I always forget this in this game. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alright, well, I have to restart battle. Sorry. Run invalidated. My fault. I have to play these guys middle, these guys top. Because I need to be able to kill off my assistants. And I'm gonna lose way too much if I don't play it like this. These are the wrong places. Whatever, man. I already undid once. I don't need to go again. I should have just not played... I should have played the Calcified Hammer. Should not have made these mistakes. It's okay. It happens. It is... fine. Days here? I guess there's no reason not to. We do plenty of damage now. Yeah, just silly of me. How could I forget? I mean, pretty easily, if I want to be honest with you, is how I could forget that you have to play your equipments on a... or you have to play your assistants out. There's a lot of things to keep track of, so sometimes one small thing slips my mind. There's many, many things going on in a run of Monster Train. What would be ideal here is if I could somehow get it so that this guy dazes and then dies, so I get to keep the daze on the boss. That'd be cool. I should just lone coat. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't lone coat Baron Grail. The answer to should I lone coat Baron Grail is a question of if you think that the healing and regen it gives, or not the healing and regen, but the actual just regen that it gives is worth it. I don't know. I'm not so sure. It is... maybe. Like I don't know what to say other than maybe. It might be worth it, but it's hard to call. It's hard to call. In this fight, probably not. Actually. In this fight, we're done, right? We're 159 times 2 double-edged bearer is here. Everything's fine. Do you think I should start trading my HP off for money? I probably should, right? You can get like a little bit here and there. I'm not opposed to paying 1 here and there for it. It's not so bad. But it's also impossible in a lot of cases like this one, so... What can you do? Not much. Also, I'm definitely not taking energy, so now it's going to be draw versus space after KO, is the question mark. Puffer Flesh, you can come with. And then we go Steel Shop, of course. The nice thing about this run is you never have to think about going to the magic shop because it's basically always bad. Multi-strike, good. Manifold Mirror. I'll take it. I think Crown of the Eternal is useless on a 20 HP champion. Manifold Mirror can give us like all floor Zone of Silence, which would be really good into Savagery. Get to play top floor Savagery, which is not very common. Do you ever want to play 20 HP Test Subject Alpha? Because I kind of do, but not really. Oh, that should have been Reanimate. Not plus 20. Anything else? Reanimate Hulking Mask. Honestly, I should just ditch some trash, right? Hulking Mask can... He can go. He's not useful in the slightest. He's just kind of like... The thing is, in this game, I feel like I need to make use of all of my options, right? I want all of my cards to make their usage. So I play things like Hulking Mask, but it is actively bad to play Hulking Mask because it just gives me less places to play Assistance. Which I think is no good. What equipment do I have in my deck? I have Load Coat. Not that good. So you could give me random equipment on Train Steward here. That's good. Because now I play this guy in deployment. Or no, I give it on this guy maybe because he's easier to kill. Either way. Probably this one. First Windblade. Okay. Cool. Okay, so now I just play him bottom floor and let him die, and he's basically another Graft Assistant, which is cool. And pretty good. Fire Dampener is nothing, it just makes me more money. And God knows I need more money, I don't have enough econ. Ever any fear of dying to this boss? No. I would say not at all. You're here, and then Meat Hook's here. I would say 0% is how much I am worried I die to this boss, because we just kind of have a lot of time by playing top floor. Unstable 5. It's a good bit of tech, right? You just hold the blue unstable and then you play it on the collector. It's a good thing to do. Yeah, right, Puffer Flesh? That didn't sound good. Woohoo! Fire is greed! Woo! Hell yeah. Can Daze to save HP? It's basically his only role. And I think we hit the numbers. It'd be really nice to play Zone of Silence here. I would pay the energy in deployment for it. Or not the energy, but the HP in deployment for it. I definitely think it's pretty decent. I'm gonna start sending my HP away now. I think we're very strong, so I may as well just become stronger by making money. We want to stay... I think you want to stop around 67, because I believe Pyre Remains gives you back 33 HP. If I remember correctly. So I want to stop taking damage around 1 Pyre Remains away from full HP. Good thing I'm not relying on this double-edged bearer, huh? Since he's always at the bottom of the deck for some reason. This guy's constantly late. Yeah. I was being a little cautious in the previous fights before I calibrated how strong we actually are. We're very strong. Especially post multi-strike, we're very, very strong. I think it is fine to just trade off a bunch of HP here. Is it? I think it's 33. So I think it's 1/3 of your HP is what you get back. That's what I'm gonna go with. Could optimize here on damage taken. And yeah, like I said, I'm not afraid of this boss in the slightest. We are 325, 176 with 17 regen. Guess I could have taken one more hit there. But then I wouldn't have ended up at the hilarious health number we're at here. Hahaha, 20 minutes into the video. Nice. Thanks for the gold, kind commenters. That's the number. Electricity chamber all floors, and then we just have a big stack of mushrooms. That's really funny. I should have probably played the other room, actually. The 7-7. Because every time you spawn, you get 7-7. I'm aware. It's just kind of like, why? You know? We could do it, because the spikes is fun. Why are we doing it to spikes and not the other one? I don't know, man, because making a big health number isn't that exciting. But what if I gave myself 500 spikes? That'd be cool. Now you're talking. Show me something cool, Mr. Arms Shop. Weapons cache. Not really that good, but not bad either. Actually, probably really good. Because I think every mushroom causes this to proc. Zone of Silence. I think you're supposed to play weapons cache all floors, and then you just like teleport to 1,000,000 damage. It's definitely worth considering just playing Zone of Silence though as well, because silencing Seraph is really good too. Or silencing, not Seraph, but silencing the Resolve. I have the HP to just tank the Resolve. I'm gonna try to just do this more often, where I go, oh, actually I don't care about the Resolve because I'm just gonna tough it out. I'm gonna thug it out a little bit. So let's purge... what? Probably shitty Shield Steward, and that's it. Go check the event. Whoa. It'd be cool if this triple stack worked on like anything. I think that would make this event more exciting. Give me triple stack propagate here. Otherwise, I think this entropy is nothing. Let's go on. Now, this isn't going to draw me my graft units, I know that, but it is still going to let us teleport a lot of equipment straight into my hand. It's going to be pretty good. So there's Manifold Mirror. You go Test Subject Alpha. You go Grail. Play these here. Guess I could play this guy here. Why not? Right? It doesn't hurt. Okay, so we start at 69 times 2. Oh my god, overload, man. But yeah, the mushrooms on every floor draw me 3 equipments for free every round. That's pretty good. Here's a loam coat, fella. Take this. There's no collector in this fight, but I'll still take it. Yeah, so every single equipment I can possibly get is what we want now. And yeah, every mushroom we make gets 8 spikes, which is fun. Okay. I think this is the next one is the last one I want to take in terms of damage, and then we're going to stop ourselves from taking a bunch of chip damage. I'm a little weak here. I can't kill these guys, basically. Why'd I put him in the back? I don't know. Well, I'll never get my equipment, but on the bright side, there isn't really a bright side. You do have to play bottom floor, I think is the case. I'm gonna stop now. And we are for sure winning this fight, by the way. It's just a little sad that it works out like so. We have 122 spikes on this thing. My favorite spikes-themed clan under Legion. Awoken? Who? I haven't heard of anyone by that name, sorry. I only know the funny mushroom stack guys. I do think that Under Legion and Lazarus League are the only clans that can really play spikes because you can put such high numbers up. Feels like Awoken and... Awoken. There's not another clan, I thought there was another one. Awoken really needs some help if you want to ever play spikes. But we just got the patch where they get their help, and I still think spikes are not valid for that clan for some reason. I don't really understand why, because I feel like it's not that crazy. You put things like Faulty Body in the game, but we put Sharpen to 6, and you go, yep, that's pretty good. One day I will play the Great Decay, but that's not today. Not with my 0 spells. Space is probably the correct choice here. Not probably. Space is the correct choice here because the best thing to do is guarantee that I am safe into Seraph. I believe. And we just go spend our infinite riches. And we get 36 Pyre HP back, which is 4 more than I need. I think that's a slight... This is like a rounding thing. That was 1 over what I needed, right? But 33 is 33 and a third of 100, so I think you're making up the last little bit there. Anyway, it doesn't really matter a ton, does it? Give me every equipment. Every one of them. Doesn't matter what they are. Every equipment. I remove nothing. There's nothing to remove. At all. And deployable... I think deployable Zone of Silence is not the worst idea in the world. But I don't really need it, so... You know, the thing is, I'm rich and I have nothing to spend my money on. So I should do it. There's nothing to do with our money in this run. But yeah, this Twisting Mycelium, Manifold Mirror, Arms Room, what's it called? Weapons Cache combo is kind of nuts. This is really cool. Unfortunately, I do again have to play bottom 4. So... it is what it is. Played in the wrong order here also. I need room for assistance to go in the front, so Meat Hook just goes up here. Don't let that Overgrowth Carapace go. Do not Overgrowth Carapace. Do you think this is good? I should log coat one of these. And then the attack that goes through gets caught like this. I can't Combustion Suit eat my Test Subject Alpha or I will never kill my units. Guess it just gets overwritten anyway. Okay. Well. I think this seems good. I have to say, this looks like it might be kind of strong. What do you think? How you feeling about this one? Does this seem good to you? I think that drawing and making 3 cards per turn free, and those cards are giving me, when I play them, they're giving me 72 damage. That is pretty good, yeah. Actually. I mean, they don't even get to swing on me. I don't even get to play the rest of my power out. The fight's just over. Close. Rax had to come in to kill my assistants. He didn't even get to touch the mushroom stack. He had to come in to kill the assistants. Yeah. I don't need Replicator Ray. It makes me... I mean, it doesn't make me weaker. It makes me about even. I should have taken Double-Edged Bearer. Sorry. My fault. Let's go see if the Steel Shop has Multi-Strike. Cool. Thank God they nerfed Test Subject Alpha, man. It's good to see that everyone's complaints about this unit being OP were taken into account, and they just made this unit so bad. I'm being facetious, of course. I think that, 1, I think that Test Subject Alpha didn't need a nerf, and 2, I think that to nerf him, you would have to hit his stats. But even that's not that important. I honestly think that there's no way to nerf him because he's always going to be perceived as OP. He's not actually OP. I don't think he's anywhere near, like, overpowered. But I think he's always going to seem overpowered if you don't know really what's going on. Sorry, I am going to ditch the Electricity Chamber because I don't think I'm going to play it. And I'm going to ditch the Zone of Silence because I don't think I'm going to play it. I think I'm just going to let the Triple Weapons Cache hit. I took the Zone of Silence because I might have needed it, but I don't need it. Not in this one. And I don't need dualism in this fight either, so you're aware. Sorry, I took space not for this fight is what I mean to say. Because like the Meat Hook is here and I could play him to guarantee safety on this floor, but I'm already guaranteed safe on this floor. It doesn't actually matter. you should go up here. The main thing here is you don't want to bait Seraph onto the floor with you. Or sorry, you don't want to bait Seraph onto 3/4s because you just want him to bounce between top and bottom. I should clarify because we want him to be dazed. Oh, but he's gonna go here anyway because of the fun guy stack. I forgot. How could I forget? $149 times 3. Well, how do I can't stop, man. I'm getting too much value. Help me. I think dazing Seraph is also a mistake. Anyway, on turn 1, I'm 245 times 3 quick. And that's replicatable in this run. I am 245 times 3 quick on turn 1. And we can even, in turn 2, we finish it up with, we're at 293 times 3. And I can get stronger if the enemies could hit me, but they can't hit me because I'm too powerful. I took Verdant Cycle. I have no consumes. That's a good one. Verdant Cycle, no consumes. That's good. That's strong. I like that. I need to not daze this guy. The Seraph guy so that I can actually play more equipments out. I'd like my double-edged bearer to die now, please. I want my multi-strike. Thank you. Close fight. Very good. But yeah, I think that Test Subject Alpha is still good, of course. I think Plague Doctor would do this run the same. You can play either one. The main case for Test Subject Alpha versus Plague Doctor is it's a very simple question to determine which of these two units is better. Which one did you see first? In this run I saw Test Subject Alpha first, so we played Test Subject Alpha. I believe pretty firmly that in this game you will mostly be in positions where what you should think about is how much you've invested already, because you have to invest things early into your units typically. Like you have to invest in steel shop upgrades in the first ring typically. So if you have a Test Subject Alpha with multi-strike or a Plague Doctor with quick, you're not going to pivot off of that typically. However, something that I fall victim to is sometimes I will say, okay, well, I don't need Test Subject Alpha. That's not always true. If you have like a quick Plague Doctor, you might still want Test Subject Alpha just to clear backline. Bad example because they kind of overlap, but you get the idea. It's more like I have some sort of like Animus of Will's not even right. When would I say this? What position would this be real in? I have no idea. I'm not gonna sweat it. Anyway, this is the fight where we took Meat Hook for. Because he can daze the Titan, the Savagery man, and I don't have any problems of not being able to kill all my units, right? Because the big problem is when you play on a higher floor, or when you play on the bottom floor, you need room to kill your units off. But I don't have that problem because the Titans kill everyone. They just crush everything for you like it's nothing. Does my fun guy not live? That's too bad. We just go like here, here, here. How many equipments did I play on this turn? Let's see, we're spawning in at 269 times 3. Oh yeah, also, don't forget the days. It's like the actual entire point of this guy's existence. Don't forget the days. Very much worth it. I think we can 2-bullet this fight. I think we can win this fight in 2 turns. Or not 2 turns, but 2 cycles is the correct wording. I think I can win this the next time I see Savagery, because I'm pretty sure we're at 400 times 4. So now we're just waiting for... Oh no, we're at 300 times 4. I think we're at 400 times 4 after I get my next round of equipments played, though. You fool, you're signing your own death warrant. Turn back. Entropy's dead. This is just a waiting for Dominion to die sort of situation. I made so many equipments on that turn that I'm going to miss a draw. Huh. And there you have it. 467 times 4. We had to sap ourselves a little bit. Okay, well, great run. Very fun. Extremely cool combo, I have to say. Just teleporting our unit to infinity damage with this is really cool. Definitely an insane combo. I think you would replicate this and be very strong with just Manifold Mirror as well, for what it's worth. I think even if it's just Manifold Mirror on this run, you would still be strong, right? Without the other piece of this, by the way, is of course Twisting Mycelium. That is the other thing we're doing here. And with this days, I am guaranteed. As we're all aware, I'm sure. We can't lose now because by the time they get up there, I think that even if a wave walks in, I think Dominion would die before I died. So we're just waiting. Cool. Good fight. Is it good to start the fight at 269 times 3 sweep quick? Yes. So I wanna have one more closing thought here real quick. And this is a big one for those of you who believe Test Subject Alpha is super OP. I understand it now. I think it clicked in this moment. Why do people complain? And not even complain, but are like, oh man, Test Subject Alpha is so OP. Why is that? It's not Test Subject Alpha because he's the same unit as every other sweeper, in my opinion. He's even probably a little worse on average just because he's more expensive. The only thing you're gaining with Test Subject Alpha compared to, say, Husk Hermit is he comes with Quick. This reduces a very small amount of variance. However, it's not hard to find Quick in this game because you can replace Quick with Inferno Room, Swift Steel Dagger, or of course hitting it from the shop, right? There are many ways to do it. Or like Holdover Days is another way, Holdover like Frenzied Swarm, many options. Anyway, the reason that Test Subject Alpha seems so OP is because he's in Lazarus League, and Lazarus League has access to really good damage scaling. Because sometimes you'll play something like Shattered Shell and Awoken, and you will go, hey, wait a minute, why is my unit only doing 100 damage? Test Subject Alpha, as you can see, does not have that problem. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.